Welcome back to Boruto Anime Review, episode 44, Shikadai Doubts. Yep, it's the 44th episode of Boruto, Naruto Next Generation. In this episode, we get a chance to find out who the kid who Shikadai met in the previous episode. His name is Rugai. Yeah, that's the guy's name. And it turns out his boss is also his father. Yeah, as for who this guy is, no idea. It's still a continuation of the Byakuya gang arc. And also, Tamari has a role in this episode. Yeah, no longer being a one scene appearance like she did in her last two appearances. This one she appears for not just for one scene. She appears for a good 5 minutes. I mean, she showed up briefly to see Shikadai in the park. Like, Shikadai, what are you doing here? Waiting for a friend. He's like, okay, fine, I'm on my mission. Dinner's all ready, just need to heat up. It's like, go. Yeah, and also Iwambi got in trouble for engaging the Byakuya gang without authorization. Yep. Yeah, he uses mud wall, and of course, Metal Lee got injured, saving Dekai's life. He broke his arm. Yep. And of course, his sensei, I think his name is Uga, I think his name is, he decided to confine him to his house for disobeying orders. As for how long this is, I have no idea. It's so bizarre. I mean, it's like confined to your house. It's like confined to your quarters. Yeah, it's quite bizarre. It's an odd thing, but I never heard of this as a punishment for disobeying orders. I mean, Boruto didn't get this when he disobeyed orders. No, he didn't. And it turns out Rugai can actually use ice jutsu. Yep, he can. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Susumori shows up for the first time in 6 episodes. Yeah, I haven't seen her since, the formation of the 3-man cells. That was way back in episode 38. So it's been 6 episodes since her last appearance. And also, Hinata and Wambi show up for a nice little dinner scene, even though it's only one scene, but it's nice to see her. And they have a good conversation about the Byakuya gang, about the reputation of being sort of like Robin Hood type of gang. Let's see. Yeah, and of course, Boruto makes a good point. He doesn't do very much in this episode until like the very end. I mean, as soon as that Tamari tells him to take part in the action for distraction, he just goes and uses shadow clones. Of course, he doesn't have Rasengan yet, or he doesn't use anything else. And of course, Tamari just used her giant fan, which you get a chance to use it more than once, which is awesome. And what else? Oh yeah, Shikadai hesitated for some reason. Yeah, it's never revealed exactly why he hesitated. I think he may have known who the person is. But at least that Boruto knew the masked person because he heard his voice before. Of course, Boruto did meet this kid outside of his mask form. As for who the other members of the Byakuya gang are, no idea. No idea who these people are. Yeah, they haven't revealed. All they've revealed is like maybe 2 people, and later they only know who this guy is. And apparently their base operations is a series of circular tents in the forest outside of the Hidden Leaf. And they also, before they met with Susumori, they attack a pawn shop that has a bad reputation. Okay, a pawn shop, a place that try to make money. As for what kind of bad reputation, they never revealed that in the episode. Nope. I'm trying to think, was there anything else I forgot? No, it just like this arc is a lot of focus on Shikadai. It's like this is a Shikadai focused arc in a way, with Boruto doing some stuff. At least in the last episode, he does something. This episode, it's not until toward the very end he actually does something. Of course, he also runs into a Hidden Leaf scientist, Kazuki, I think his name is, and he borrows some games from him. And of course, Shikadai is like, "Wow, look at this, a rare edition." It's so funny. Kids probably also do that. The kids probably in real life probably do it all the time. But yeah. But otherwise, though, it was a good episode. Pretty decent one. It did advance the plot of this arc pretty well. Still don't know who the rest of the members are. And apparently they have a bigger plan coming. Maybe they're going to lose reputation fast. Who knows? But not much else to say. It's just that the good episode. Also, for next week's episode, which is called Memories on the Day of Snow. Yeah, it looks like that Naruto and Shikamaru are going to make an appearance, so Shikamaru was absent for this episode. Well, at least Tamari does something. Mm-hmm. Yep. But, yeah, good episode. Not much else to say. Overall, really good. No new, I don't know. I think that the next chapter for the Boruto manga, I think that comes out in a couple weeks. Yeah, I think comes out. I don't think it comes out next week. I think it comes out a week after that. Though they did release, I did look online. They released news chapters for Attack on Titan and Tokuguri. Expect reviews of those later, probably on either Thursday or Friday. I'll get a chance to review those. Okay, but yeah, that's it for this episode. Not much else to say. It's just that it's a good episode. It just gives a little bit. It's like this episode is just a character arc for Shikadai. Yep. So until you see you next week for episode 45, Memories of the Day of Snow. I will see you there. Bye.